Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 333. I'm Joe.
And I'm Annie.
We're both a little bit under the weather.
Yeah.
Riley got us sick because, while I would say, if you remember last week, we talked about Riley feeding a prairie dog, you don't remember that because the original episode 333, which would have gone up a week ago, failed because
Don't
Annabelle's
exist.
computer sucks big fat
No, we
wieners.
talked about this. It's not my computer.
Big juicy
No,
wieners.
we figured it out. It wasn't
like
my computer.
massive 1.5 long schlongs.
It wasn't my computer.
Like Subway foot long,
It was his
and then add another
hard
one.
drive.
It was not hard drive. No, it was not
Whatever
my
it's
hard drive. It's called
called,
a
Joe.
thumb
I
drive.
don't fucking know.
Anyways, so we didn't have an episode. We did have an episode last week, but it was straight booty cheeks, so we don't have an episode. But in last week's episode, we talked about how Riley was just in South Dakota. That actually might have been while she was still in South Dakota that we talked about this. So it might have been 2 weeks ago. So we actually might have footage of me talking about this. Either way,
I have
Riley
no
fed a prairie
idea.
dog. Riley got the plague. Riley brought the plague back to us. Riley got me sick. I talked about how I had a sore throat last week.
Tickling in the throat.
Tickling in the throat. It wasn't. It was pain.
Yeah.
Pain. I had postnaze. And now we're all under the weather.
have been-
Caitlin's doing better.
Yeah.
I'm doing
She
better.
was
I'm
sick
just
last week.
I'm just still a little stuffy and a little congested.
I have not been as sick as I was 2 days ago in years.
Yeah,
It
Riley's
was rough.
Riley's over here, and we're keeping her 6 feet away from us because she's basically deceased.
Sore throat, by the way, not a symptom of the plague. Just have to say that.
Right, but it could be in addition to all of the other things.
Anyway, we all have the plague, and I do apologize for my voice. Joe said I sound disgusting, and I do.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's really awful actually to listen
I'm
to. It's gonna make my
sorry.
eyes water
I
significantly.
can't help it. I can't.
You can though. You can.
He wants me to like hack up a lung.
Not a lung, just the mucus in your throat.
He wants me to hack something up. I don't want
just
to.
a.
I don't want to do it. It's gonna hurt.
It won't though. It feels fantastic.
Anyway,
Getting shit out of your body.
I just don't think it's gonna make this sound any better either.
What's not doing there?
That was crazy.
I forgot to move that before we started recording. Anyways, so we have a peanut gallery. Riley is here. Meg B, Meg B is not in the house.
He's dead.
She the plague got her actually.
Dead?
Yeah, the plague unfortunately took her out. She did not survive. It's really unfortunate. R.I.P.
But nice knowing you, man.
Yeah, really, what a legend. Isn't she
Ugh.
like terrified of dying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
She would
don't
hate
talk
this
about
if
it.
she knew we were
Yeah.
talking
Oh, we're
about
uploading this clip to Instagram and TikTok now. Oh, you're done, Meg B. So
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Anyways, so
She's not dead. She's just not here.
she's not dead. She's just not here.
Quit telling everybody I'm dead.
But last week we did try live and on camera.
Yes.
We have the footage. We just don't have the audio.
It was the silent audio.
Yeah. Just a silent film we're gonna upload of us eating fruit by the foot and fruit roll-ups. So this was your first time
Yeah.
trying both of those.
Yes, correct.
I, luckily for me, do not remember at all your thoughts on them or which one you liked more.
The fruit roll up is
Is the little square one?
Yeah. I liked the fruit by the foot better than the
Okay.
fruit roll up.
Yeah. 3 feet of fruit.
Yeah, I enjoyed. We also talked about like what do you call strat eating strategy.
Oh, I was like strat.
Some
I
strat.
don't know what you're talking about.
strategy while eating each one. Caitlin does it weird apparently, right? How did you eat it?
I don't think so. I don't think
The
Caitlin does
fruit
it
roll
weird.
up.
Oh yeah, that is weird. Yeah, Caitlin like unwraps it, re-rolls it, and then yeah. That's abnormal.
No, but the
I
fruit by the
ripped
foot, I
mine-
felt like a bunny rabbit, like eating it, like pulling it, and then
Oh, the fruit by the foot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not the fruit roll up. I don't remember how I ate that
It's
one.
very confusing because one of them rolls significantly more, but is not the fruit roll up.
Yeah.
So it is very confusing.
I can't keep the
sometimes.
two apart, but I liked the
Fruit by the foot.
fruit by the foot better.
Even though I
Long story
do
short.
remember the fruit by the foot was not a good fruit by the foot. It was
Yeah, you
like
guys
a
kept
stale
telling me
fruit by
that,
the
and I
foot.
thought it was fine. So I'd like to try a good one. I
Yeah.
feel like it would be.
They're usually more like
Moist.
moist. Yeah, it's the best way to describe them. Is they're significantly more moist than they were
It'd been
last week.
sitting on the shelf for a while, probably.
Maybe we should have checked the expiration date.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Either way, Annabelle has officially stopped living under a rock, at least in that sense.
Well, we
of
talked about. I
things.
think I've never had them because
It
growing
actually
up,
is 1 billion degrees in here right now.
Hold on, I'll turn the air up.
Yeah, it like just in this corner, I think.
We
like,
talked-
over there. There's some airflow. Over here,
Nothing.
you might as
I'll
well
turn
be
the air
in
down.
the fucking Sahara.
It's because we're filming at like 4 o'clock right now, and normally we are still at work, and we don't get home until like 8 o'clock to film. So the air's not on. 'cause
I'm
we're
over
not-
here like my skin's prickling, and I'm like, oh my god, do I have the plague? No,
got a
it's just
fever.
a
No,
million
it
degrees
is this
in here.
corner.
Thank
Like it
God.
is.
We
very,
just
very
don't
warm.
normally have the air on in the middle of the day, so
Which is the proper way of
I'm turning it down.
conserving energy. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I'm turning it down. My house just doesn't know there's people in it right now. Because
What does it say the house is at right now?
You really want to know?
78.
78.
Yeah.
70?
That is the resting temperature for my house is 78. When the air is on, it's only 75. So it's
Animal's
not
trying
that
to
much
sweat the
cooler.
plague out of all of us right now.
Well,
Um,
you're doing it the right way. I'm letting you know. Like
you.
I am on your side here.
Thank
just
you.
unfortunately, right now we
you're
are
just
here,
quite
so
warm.
we need
I
to
didn't.
turn
Yeah, I should have
down.
remembered to turn it down before. That's on me, guys.
Yeah, I was fine over at the table, but now I'm.
It's because the vents go that way.
Yeah,
They don't go this way.
yeah. They don't blow air into
Yeah.
this corner because why would you? Why?
Right.
There's no need.
Who's gonna be sitting in this corner right now?
Me, evidently me, and all of my
Um,
back sweat.
Ew. That chair's it's gonna fade quicker than mine does because
Oh, big
every
time.
week he comes and he sweats in it, and then
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Big time sweat boy over here. Like I can go a whole day at work, 90-degree
Not
weather.
sweat.
I don't sweat at all.
Can
I
you
sit
stop-
down in this chair, a waterfall
That's
down
'cause
my
we're
back.
under the we're under the lights.
Yeah, that's the pressure is real from being in front of a camera.
Guess.
My forehead's always shiny by the end of by the end of these episodes.
How funny.
Anyways, so in regards to anything else we talked about last week, we do not remember
Yeah.
anything.
Literally at all.
I'm sure it was gonna be a good episode, but unfortunately, it'll never see the light of day. So that sucks. However, I did find something for this week to talk about.
Yeah.
And I want to know if you've heard of it. It's called the kindergarten theory. It's
don't
like
think
it's
so.
basically like a new conspiracy theory
Oh.
that's like come around via TikTok.
Yeah, no.
So I
I
learned
love a
about this.
conspiracy theory,
Yeah,
too.
I learned about this last night
Mm.
while I was watching the Buffalo Sabres lose in overtime to the Montreal Canadiens.
Rough times. Condolences.
Yeah. Meg B texted me afterwards,
Right.
which is why Meg B's dead because I actually killed her. Yeah. She wanted the Sabres to win, but only so her team could then beat them in this
Mhm,
next round.
mhm,
Whatever,
mhm.
doesn't matter. So, the kindergarten theory. It is a new theory that states that basically we are all still asleep during nap time in kindergarten. And every time you hear your name called and you turn around and nobody said your name, is the teacher trying to wake you up. And like that, and that's essentially all of it. But like
Yeah.
I read that last night and I was like, oh my fucking God, this is my favorite new like conspiracy simulation theory.
We're all
whatever
just
theory
dreaming this right now
that
in
we're
the
all-
middle
this-
of kindergarten.
Everything since kindergarten has been a dream. And now that would collectively mean that like each of us get to the dream at a certain point in time when we all get to kindergarten. So it's like,
Yeah.
whose kindergarten is the real kindergarten? Like, are you a dream that I made up,
Mm.
or
A
are
dream
you
within a dream?
simultaneously living in the same dream that you
A
just got
dream
to
within
later?
A dream.
I have to say.
We've talked about this. Dreams are so freaky.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but that it's basically like, you know, when I took a nap time in kindergarten, I have
Look at
not
nap time.
took a nap time.
Look at nap time.
Have not woken up, and every time I've heard somebody yell Joe, and I turn around and nobody's speaking to me or yelling my name,
Yeah.
It's my teacher, whose name
Interesting.
escapes me now, trying to wake me up.
This reminds
Miss
me,
Kim,
Kim, if you're out there, let us know.
wake me up,
is
please.
Joe dreaming? No, this reminds me of the theory of like when people talk about how how when you die, your brain has like 7 minutes
seconds.
of
7 minutes. I mean,
consciousness technically before like brain activity is also gone.
yeah.
I've heard a theory before that like our life right now is just they theorize that in that
You were
7 minutes
reliving everything
you
until you
relive
die, yeah.
your life up until you die, and so
But wouldn't
this the
wouldn't the
7
theory
minutes?
state that like then essentially you're just reliving like because then when we die in our reality
yeah,
that we will relive everything. So
Yeah.
like we're just in an endless loop.
we're just in an endless loop of
and you know what?
consciousness.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you never die.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
There
where
you go,
deja
Mike
vu
B.
comes from. Because you've literally been in this moment before.
that's what people say. Deja vu is like you've lived this life before.
And
it's-
when we sat down for Eat of the Week earlier today, I sat down at that table and I was like, I've done this before.
Oh my
I
god.
had the
Yeah,
craziest
we
feeling.
sit down
that
for
they-
eat of the week.
No,
every
but like
week.
specifically in that restaurant, and like there was a sign on the TV, and I was like, I've seen that before. And then
I'm texting Megby right now. Do not watch this episode.
we've been
Yeah,
in
she's gonna
this
have an
restaurant
existential
before.
crisis.
Yeah, literally. Love an existential crisis.
I had one of those at
I
work.
have them nightly, I think.
I had an existential crisis at work with Kyra the other day.
Yeah.
Yesterday. We make it our weekly Monday. Like that's what we do on lunch. Like
Yeah.
our goal is always to listen to music and have a fun lunch.
Existential crisis on Mondays.
Now we
for
do
lunch?
existential crises.
Love that.
And so for the past 2 weeks, that's what we've done is have an existential crisis. Last week, I talked about how I don't remember what got us there, and it's not really so much of an existential crisis as much as like just an anomaly of life.
Yeah.
But I was saying that the world that we live on, planet Earth, right,
Naturally.
75% water,
Right.
mostly water.
Correct.
We human beings
Yeah.
cannot survive in water.
No.
Notoriously so.
Mhm.
We drown
Yeah.
a lot.
Can't breathe that
No.
shit. However, we also need water to live.
Yeah.
Because without that water, we would be dead.
We shrivel up.
So we can't live in it, but we also can't live without it.
We also can't
Drink it.
consume most
Can't-
of the water
Can't
on the
consume
planet.
most of that 75%.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it
Also,
will kill us.
If we consume too much, it will also kill us.
of,
Yep.
of the good water.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But without water just even existing on the planet, let alone us drinking it, without the water simply existing on the planet, we would not be alive.
Our bodies are made up of
Isn't
water,
it
mostly
absolutely
water.
like we are living on? And here's where the existential crisis comes in. That's how I remember. We are living on a planet designed in every possible way to kill us.
Yeah.
Have you heard the theory that that's why other life forms will not visit planet Earth? Because we're an oxygen-based planet, and oxygen
it's
is so
toxic to
corrosive.
It's so
everything.
toxic. Yeah.
So that's
That's
why other
like-
life forms won't visit
There's
us.
like that theory that like we are being poisoned by the air that we breathe. It just takes 75, 100 years for the oxygen to
Yeah.
actually kill us.
Yeah.
Which now that's just not true because it's the level of oxygen that if we breathed a higher amount of oxygen, we would die quicker. But, yeah, it's like
That was a bit that I remember one of my like old science teachers doing. He talked about like the dihydrogen monoxide.
Yeah.
Which is H2O. But before we knew that it was H2O, they did like the thing like dihydrogen monoxide. It's like one of the most deadly molecules on the planet. Like it will kill you if you ingest it too much.
yeah.
If you're in it, it's like you're gonna drown, like die. And they like made it so scary. And then he was like, now look at it and like tell me what it actually is. And you realize it was just H2O water. And you're like,
Yeah. This whole planet, like
water's canceled.
I know.
this whole planet is designed in every possible way to kill us.
Yeah.
There is endless radiation poisoning our bodies. You
Yeah.
get what was your explanation?
Last night, how did we even get started with it? We were stargazing last night, as I normally
That
do when I
always
get
leads
home.
to some sort of
Yeah.
crazy
Well, and I saw what was the planet? I texted
Venus,
it to you.
Jupiter,
Sorry, not a planet, star.
star,
It really does. Yeah.
Antares.
Yeah.
How did I know?
Antares.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
was
As
gonna
soon
guess
as it
Arcturus.
was with an A, I was like, I know what it is. Yeah.
I was looking at Antares, and it made me think of like supergiants and supernovas, and
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
got talking to her about black holes,
Yeah.
which is the easiest way to
Yeah.
go
Your
into
least favorite color hole.
crisis.
Yeah. Annabelle's really big on the white holes.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
God.
Well, first of
That's
all,
worse.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Anyway, I feel like black holes are a pretty common subject for existential crises.
Mhm,
They're
Yeah.
very scary.
Yeah. And
And-
nobody knows anything about them.
No, and I was explaining to her like how they're formed and like how they start
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like the whole process, and I was doing like an interpretive dance to show her like when all the hydrogen molecules get really tight, they blow up.
Yeah.
And then at the middle,
Big
there's
boom
big
and then
boom.
big suck.
and then big suck,
Yeah.
and then big suck becomes black hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Did she send you?
I mean, that's a really like good. I'm not.
Still in my khaki, by the way.
Oh, that's
Caitlin just sent me the
hilarious.
video, and Annabelle's belt is undone
Yeah,
in
why
this video.
the fuck is your belt just on? You look, you just like, you look rough.
Jesus.
We walked in the house at 9 p.m. and I didn't stop talking until 9:40.
Yeah.
Which is why my voice sounds like this now. But anyway,
Jesus.
The little Lego jump you do in this video is incredible.
But yeah, no, it's absolutely like terrifying. The more
Yeah.
you think of like outer space and the ways that we are meant to die, and yet somehow we've managed
All
to
the
survive.
ways we should not be alive right now.
Yeah.
How the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Doesn't make sense at all.
And this week, yesterday, our existential crisis was
Yeah.
just like work related.
Well,
I was
naturally.
like, what are we doing? Right?
Yeah.
Like we could be doing
Anything.
so much more with our lives.
Yeah.
Here's what I said, and I'm putting this on the internet to hold myself a little bit more accountable now. I said yesterday several times that as the day that this podcast makes me $1, one
You're gonna quit your
singular
job.
dollar, I will quit. And I will devote every single moment of my life, well, of my working life, to doing this podcast and
Oh
like doing
my
social media
God.
and doing life on the internet, because this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like this is what I'm passionate about. I love my job. I have
Yeah.
so much fun. I like the people I work with. It's a blast. However, it's not what I'm passionate about.
This is fun sitting and yapping.
This is so much fun. Not having a boss, great.
Yeah.
Love it. Eating different food every single week, I could do that for the rest of my life and never complain again. I would love it. So I said yesterday, the second that this podcast makes us $1, I will quit, because that means that we have the potential to make money, and all I
Yeah.
need to do is devote more time.
Yeah. Do I have to quit my job with you?
No, but you'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Like once
I might need
'cause
a
you'll
little bit
realize
more
the-
convincing than $1.
Yeah, you'll realize the potential shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
I just need $1, because then I know, okay, now
Then you
once
can
I
put your
commit,
whole self into
once
it.
I commit, we're gonna make more money, and then
Okay.
you'll see like your first $1,000 paycheck, and you'll be like, okay, I'm in.
Sure. If we make $1,000 on this podcast, I'll quit my job and
Deal.
I'll do it with you.
100%.
Okay.
There we go. Was my hand sweaty?
It was so
Yeah,
sweaty.
it's because that's my grip, my mic gripping
Oh,
hand.
That's really gross.
This hand was dry. I should have gone that way. Sorry. My mic gripping. Look at how tight I got the thing on a death grip right here.
Don't drop that mic.
Don't drop that. Dun dun dun. Hey. Anyways,
Oh man.
the reason actually I don't even like. I'm very happy that I got to the topic last night of conspiracy theories,
Yeah.
because recently at work, Lindy asked all of us to do a PowerPoint presentation of our favorite the conspiracy theory that we believe in the most.
Mm.
And mine, which I'm gonna put out there on the internet because I haven't seen it a lot on the internet, which shocks me to my core, is that Paul Walker is not dead. Yeah, and I've talked about this, I think, with you, Riley.
Yeah.
I
a
had not
little
heard
bit.
this because
Yeah.
we feel very passionately about Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I love the Fast and Furious movies. Have you seen them all?
Yes.
Okay. So here's my theory. You know the post-credit scene of the most recent one. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Gal Gadot's character comes back,
Oh yeah.
and she's been dead for movies
Yeah.
upon movies, right? Every single character that they have killed off has come back to life. They have not died.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing.
Do you think
Paul
it's a bit
Walker's
in real
character.
life?
What's Paul Walker's character?
Oh my God.
Brian.
Brian.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Caitlin.
fucking Brian.
Brian's character, like the character of Brian, has not died.
No.
they
just
made
he
sure
drove
not to
off
kill him
into
off.
the
He drove up into the
sunset.
sunset. He's always taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
While Mia is still taking part. He's a stay-at-home dad. Good for him.
Good for
We
him.
love Brian. So they made sure to not kill him off, even though the actor did
Yeah.
pass away tragically in a convenient car accident.
I would think he didn't consider it convenient.
Well, here's
I don't
why
think
it's
he really
convenient.
thought anything of it.
Here's why it's convenient,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you guys right.
Would it not be the most perfect and insane what's the word I'm thinking of?
Coincidence?
Not advertisement, but similar to advertisement. Promotion.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be the most perfect and insane promotion for a movie if one of their biggest stars, who died in real life
Oh, no
decades
chance,
ago,
Joe.
Caitlin said in real life it was a red car that he died in, and in the movies there's a red car that flies across.
The red car flies. Because cars don't fly.
Okay. So you have, this is the thing that I haven't made this up. Okay, I just haven't seen anything about this. Thank God. I thought I was the only one. There are others of you out there.
I mean, you make a valid
Thank
point, but
God.
also you sound batshit insane.
Oh, I know that. But like, again, one, they've shown that I don't want to say evidence because evidence sounds crazy, but I'm going to say evidence because I don't have a better word. But
He's
they've shown
Wait, should we get the whiteboard out?
no.
Aliens.
They have shown evidence in the movies, time and time again. They will kill somebody off, they will bring them back.
Yeah.
Kill somebody off, bring somebody back. Kill somebody
Naturally.
off, bring somebody back.
Yeah.
And then Paul Walker dies. Tragic. Absolutely. Like, I cried because I love those movies.
Yeah.
Now they continue to make them, and I love that. And they're coming out with one more movie, one final movie. And it would be the most insane thing if they brought Paul Walker back from the dead, and in reality, he wasn't ever dead. It was all staged.
Joe Sharkey.
The whole Vin Diesel singing at the like MTV Awards or whatever it
Yeah.
was. I don't remember which award show it was, but like he sang that song from what that song that came out after he died. Yeah, that song. He sang that. It was like this whole big moment that Vin Diesel did not need to do. And then it was like, well, what about his daughter? What about blah, blah? I'm like, clearly
the
she's in on
children.
it. Like, obviously his
Wasn't
daughter.
one of his kids like young though? Like really
Very,
young?
yeah. But like, that's the thing is like,
How is she in on it?
she doesn't have to do anything because she's so young. The press isn't going to swarm her. And so like, they don't need to keep a secret because nobody's focusing on them.
Joe
So
Sharkey.
dad just stays at home. He gets to
When is
be
this
with the
movie
kids
supposed to come out? Do we know?
next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is coming out.
If you are right,
It would be the
Hold on.
best movie series of all time
if
ever.
you are correct, and for their promotional stuff with this last movie, they announced that, oh my God, Paul Walker's still alive.
Yeah.
I will give you $500.
I mean, deal.
Deal.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
genuinely.
need the money. The
That is-
satisfaction alone
That's
would be
how much
amazing.
I believe
that
that
he's
is
dead.
not true.
Yeah, I mean,
As cool as it would
yeah,
be,
yeah,
it's not true.
yeah. I mean, listen, I don't hope that I'm wrong because that means that Paul Walker's really dead.
Yeah.
which is terrible.
Right.
R.I.P. So like, I hope that I'm right.
Yeah. I also
But
hope
like, I
you're
think
right.
everybody that
Because I think it would
believes-
be sick. Like,
it
it would
would
be
be-
so cool.
2020 what? 2028 is when the movie comes out. When did Paul Walker die? It was like
Ooh, I was young.
what? It had to be like 2012
Yeah.
when the world was supposed to end and Paul Walker's dead. Damn, so close.
Almost 10 or more than 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago, he's been dead.
Oh my God. Almost 15 years ago. Wait, is 2028 15 years? Is
Yeah.
that how math works? 15-year
Yeah,
anniversary.
I know how math works. So 15 years. When? In
March.
2013, March.
Oh, I thought she
November.
said March. Sorry.
Movie set for March. Okay, so it wouldn't line up quite right, but it doesn't matter. It's still they don't care about the it lining up perfectly. They care about the biggest shock to ever to exist. Like Hollywood is all about twists. Like the best plot twist to ever exist in our history of movie making would be them pretending that an actor died just to promote a
The
movie.
last movie.
It would be so
'Cause it's-
amazing.
What is it, 11 that's coming out? Is it 11?
Yeah, I think so. It's part 2 of whatever the most recent one
and he
was.
dies in 7. He rides off into the
He
sunset
rides off
in
in 7.
7.
His character died during the filming of 7.
His actor died. Yeah.
Sorry, yes,
Because
that's
they
what I meant.
used
the actor died.
his brother.
They used
It's
his
really
brother
cool.
as a stand-in and like Photoshop his face onto it,
Mhm.
CGI his face onto it. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. So wouldn't it just be insane? Like, think of it. The movie premiere, right? They keep this all under wraps. The trailers show nothing.
Where has he been? Where is he? If he's alive.
At home.
Just sitting at home for 15 years?
I mean, I'm sure he's
Not
not
going
sitting at
anywhere?
home. You don't think they can disguise a guy?
This is like when people talk
Paul
about
Walker is not exactly the most like stand out in a crowd kind of guy. Blonde hair, blue eyes. It could be you. You could be Paul
I'm
Walker.
Paul Walker in
Yeah.
disguise.
Like,
Surprise.
it's
Rip off a
Hollywood.
mask.
He was probably one of like the most wealthy people. So like the ability to like keep things a secret or to disguise
This
himself.
is like when people talk about how Michael Jackson is still alive. Like all those theories about him still being alive.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Insane.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
And I will pay you $500 genuinely.
Yeah. I just like, again, if they could
It's
keep
not
it a
gonna
secret
happen.
and they don't show it in the trailers and nothing comes out, and then at the movie premiere,
Here's the thing.
Sick ass car rolls up. Guess who steps out?
Oh my
Paul
God.
fucking
I would
Walker.
Grow up.
The world would lose their
It
minds.
would shut down everything.
It
Like,
would be like, I mean, people would probably be sued.
Oh.
I don't know that you could sue anybody for that.
I feel like someone somewhere is going to go to jail.
But why?
I don't know, but they are.
Oh, there's a whole article. This is fantastic. I like genuinely, like I have done evidently not extensive research on this before and found nothing. I found nothing about this. So now the internet's buzzing.
Here's the issue.
We're getting information.
Ooh.
Say that out loud.
The license plate that was on his car when he died was different than the one was set up.
The one that
The
was
one
found
that was
at the
set up.
crash. Is that what you said? Correct?
Hold on. Wait, let me read this.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just going to read it from the thing.
The
The
license plate-
license plate seen on the same car in a picture taken before his death was different than the license plate photographed at the memorial that had been set up at the site of the crash.
Mm.
So that's leading people to believe that his car that he actually drove was different than the car that crashed
That would be
because it had different license plates.
That would be crazy.
But it could be
I'm
a
just saying, like, it would be.
It would be
I mean,
absolutely
like,
insane.
everybody loves to make fun of the Fast and Furious movies. Riley, before she ever saw them, would endlessly
They're
make
not
fun
good
of those
movies,
They
but
are
they're fantastic movies at
fantastic
the same
movies.
time.
They are cinematic masterpieces.
Except for
Well, like,
Tokyo Drift.
The world that they Tokyo Drift, phenomenal. Once they connected it to the series, it was
my god.
excellent.
No.
Really, though, I mean, that movie, not that good,
Excellent.
except for Han. Han is the best thing to come out of that movie. We love Han. However, people love to make fun of these movies, right? They love to make fun of Vin Diesel. They love to make fun of family. They love to make fun of everything.
Stupid, but it's still like it's.
Nobody would have any valid arguments against these movies being some of the best cinematic masterpieces that Hollywood has ever produced if Paul Walker wasn't actually dead. Because if he came back...
And now I can't wait for 2028 to get here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would never shut up about it.
An 11 movie series that ended on that. There'd be no.
Imagine
topping
the
it.
year we get married, we realize Paul Walker's still alive.
And it's in March too.
oh.
You guys said you wanted to get married in spring.
That's true. We're
Mhm.
looking at March.
What if we're all at your wedding?
They unveil him at our wedding. He's our officiant.
What if-
I would die.
What if we're all at your wedding and we're like having a party and then we're like,
Paul Walker's alive.
oh my God, Joe,
Yeah, guess what? Wedding's over. We're going to LA right now.
get on a plane.
Get
in the car.
I just like, it's just, I mean, like, again, I do not believe in conspiracy theories because I think more often than not, conspiracy theories are just a bunch of fucking idiots saying a bunch of fucking dumbass things.
Yeah.
This one, I want so
It's
badly
in-
for it to
it's-
be real.
It's intriguing for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this one.
The one, it's kind of a conspiracy theory, kind of not. I fully believe that the royal family killed Diana.
Oh, that's not. There's no theory behind that.
Yeah.
That was a conspiracy. The Queen did it.
I think she liked Diana. I think the Queen was the only one that liked Diana. No, seriously.
The Queen killed Princess Diana.
No. I think all the others.
I mean, the
did.
Queen did not kill Princess Diana, but the Queen ordered her to be killed. Yeah.
No, they were in the car, so it was. She was
Yeah.
this like 80-year-old woman.
Yeah. She stepped out in front of them.
I don't think she was 80 back then, but
How long ago was that? The 90s.
It was
she when she died. She was
90s.
90, so she would have been in her 60s. Okay. Sorry, Queen Elizabeth.
she's dead now. It doesn't matter how old she was.
What was the other one? I always liked the one with Princess Anastasia and like the
Oh, that
Romanov
she
family?
survived, yeah.
that she's
Mm.
still alive. That's one of the ones that
Still alive.
not still alive. Sorry, but
Oh.
like she
But she-
survived
yeah.
Okay.
the like when they killed that entire family.
Yeah,
that she
yeah,
got
yeah.
out. I like that.
Yeah.
That theory.
I
Same,
like the
same
conspiracy
vibes.
that birds aren't real.
That's a
Yeah.
That
fantastic one.
one's so fun. I mean, name
'Cause that was a-
the last time you've seen a baby pigeon.
That was
They
a
don't
big
exist.
thing in COVID.
Yeah, but I can name the last time I've seen a baby bird.
Yeah, but pigeons specifically are
Specifically the
drones.
pigeons.
Yeah, but I thought all of the birds died in 1986 due to Reagan killing them
Yeah.
and replacing them with spies who are
Mhm.
now watching us.
you know so
Birds
much
work
about
for the
Birds
bourgeoisie.
About the bourgeoisie.
I will never forget that
That
audio.
was a sleeper
Yeah.
agent
Same.
moment.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Joe is a bird,
Yeah.
and he's not
Yeah.
real.
Yep.
Anyway, that's what COVID was for. They had to replace all the batteries.
You're right.
Mm.
But that's why birds perch on telephone poles. That's how they recharge.
Ooh. Only the newer ones though. The old ones had the batteries.
Yeah.
The old ones have to get replaced.
Post-COVID, all birds can sit on telephone poles and
Yeah,
wireless and charge.
that's what they were doing. They were just
Yeah.
updating all of them.
Update all the birds.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't see a lot of birds during COVID. Gonna be honest. A lot of people said.
Hard to see them from inside your house.
A lot of people said the world is healing. I think there were a lot less birds. So how can the world heal if there's no birds out there? We need birds. Do we need birds? Surely we need
Yes,
birds.
we need birds.
Pollination.
But do we need like all birds?
I don't think we need carrier pigeons.
I don't think
Give
we
pigeons
need.
a break.
I don't think we need any pigeon.
Pigeons, in my opinion, are the most tragic story
Story.
out there because they're domesticated animals that we fucking abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now we
Same
make
they're
thing
fun
with
of
sky
them.
rats.
Same thing with the
Yeah.
purple martins.
We domesticated them, and now we've abandoned them.
Well, because
and they
we
rely
got
on us.
technology.
And they rely on us. They're so sad.
They'll go wild again someday.
I want a pet dove.
Robots. They're okay.
What?
They're robots. They're fine.
Oh, I was like, what about robots?
Yeah.
No,
I was like, are we
the
changing
pigeons.
topics?
No, the pigeons are robots. They're
Yeah,
fine.
robots. You're right.
Well,
They'll be okay.
But it's hard not to sometimes, sometimes they make robots really cute. Have you seen some of the little, ones that deliver, Uber
Packages.
Eats for you?
I saw one of those that fell.
Yeah.
Like it flipped over and it was laying there on its side and it was
It's-
like, somebody help.
And they'll say, hey, yeah.
Somebody help. Please help. It was so funny.
And then you
Never-
pick it up, they say thank you.
Thank you.
How am I not supposed to get attached to that?
you know what's crazy is how much, and this is actually going to be a
I say
really,
thank you to Siri.
this is a really bad story or sad story that I'm going to tell.
Oh.
We as humans are so willing to help robots.
Not
Like we see a
fellow
poor little
man.
machine that's fallen over. But I saw this is so bad. Literally, again, last night I was going through TikTok. CBS released security camera footage. A guy going down an escalator fell at the bottom of the escalator and got his clothes stuck in the escalator and was killed.
What?
Yeah, he was killed and nobody helped him. He was you could see his jacket get sucked into the elevator,
Oh
or
my
not
God.
elevator, escalator, and he's now he didn't get crushed, but he was suffocated, he was
Oh
strangled
my
by
God,
his
I'm
own.
never gonna ride an escalator ever
Yeah,
again.
he was strangled by his own clothes, being sucked into the escalator, and nobody helped him. And then
There's literally e-stops on those things.
Uh-huh. yeah, and a lot of people walked by him.
Oh
a
my
lot of people.
God.
And eventually security comes over, and I mean, you see, he's not moving anymore.
Oh my God.
And they didn't announce him, or they didn't say that he was dead there. I guess he was still alive. Took him to the hospital. He died in the hospital. So they tried to save him eventually, but
Where did this happen? Do you know,
I don't remember.
Caitlin?
Holy cow.
I'll look it
I
up.
don't want to watch this.
I mean, it's you can't
I did see the guy. I did see the guy
crazy.
get hit.
The guy that got hit playing is a crazy
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
But yeah, so
my
yeah, we'll help
God.
if fallen
That would have been the
robot.
easiest thing to stop,
Mhm.
the escalator.
Yeah.
They didn't even have to reach down and
It's
stop
right
the
there.
guy. They just need to press a button.
They just press stop. Yeah. I told you it was gonna be a sad story.
Oh my
I told you. I'm so
God.
sorry.
I'm gonna be terrified
He
of
was a dad,
escalators
too.
now.
Massachusetts.
Ass.
He's a father of two.
Freaking Americans.
Bunch of fucking massholes.
Yeah.
Father of what?
Father of two.
Father of two. Oh, sorry
Well.
to that man.
Awkward now.
I would have stopped and helped.
Well,
I-
you don't live in Massachusetts.
No, I don't. I'm glad, obviously.
It actually happened a while ago, I think, but they
Oh.
just
On
released
February 27th.
Yeah, they just released the video in the past couple of days.
Oh. So he got stuck.
Yep.
This is an article by People.
That much we know.
People pay no attention to him and instead take the stairs. Although some stop briefly to check on him, according to the video. I don't know.
There were a few people who stopped and looked.
They're like, oh, there's a man down there.
Didn't do much. They were in the video, people get on the escalator it was going down. And people get on and then immediately turn around and walk back up and take the stairs down. Because they see this guy just laying at the bottom. So
They
they're
should
like,
be arrested for
I
that.
don't know. It's the bystander effect. Everybody
They-
assumes that somebody else is already doing something or somebody else will do something, so
Isn't
nobody
there
does
the
anything.
Good Samaritan law or something? That you have to like
in
help.
the
No,
U.S.,
there's not.
yes.
There's not a good Samaritan
No,
law that
there
you
is.
have to help.
No, not that you don't, not that you have to, but there are good Samaritan laws.
It's that if you help and something goes wrong, you cannot be held accountable or
Yes.
liable.
Okay.
I don't know if that's federal or by state, but that's not like I think in China that's not the case. So there's a
I know.
video of some like horrific accident that happened in China recently, and there's a ton of people just standing and staring at this woman
Yeah.
because they're not protected if they do something. Anyways, this
But
guy,
also, yeah, there's no law that says you have to help because that would be
Okay.
psychotic.
yeah.
It would, but also
Um,
like
I mean, it would be good. Like we should help,
those
but
people
like
that turned around and went down the stairs should be like charged with involuntary manslaughter almost.
First responders got there.
Would you have helped them?
I probably would have stopped the thing at least.
I'd hope so.
I mean, you like to think that you would do something,
I would like to think.
but then sometimes in the face of danger, you don't know. You panic.
What
People
danger?
panic. I don't know.
You're walking down the stairs.
You
What danger?
like you see something that makes you physically and emotionally uncomfortable. Like I don't know what the actual scene looked like. I'm watching a security camera perched atop a
That guy-
wall
the-
behind the
The
escalator.
guy getting suffocated by the escalator was probably pretty uncomfortable too.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was flailing a little bit in the
Oh
video.
my god.
I'm sorry. You brought up the robot. I just thought of this. And then Riley's the one who's going in detail now. We didn't ask for that.
All right. Let's change subjects.
Anyways, yeah, what do you got?
Okay. Yeah, I was going to.
Annabelle's got a story.
I've got a story. We were at Chili's last night, and I forgot about this
Hi,
story.
welcome to Chili's.
And I was, yeah, we have a lot of fun stories that happen at Chili's. Anyway, I was telling her
You're turning
about.
into those people who go to Chili's
Yeah.
way too often.
Yeah, right. We just get the monthly marg every month. We really don't. We go once a month.
It's the middle of May. You've definitely been this month.
Oh, we got the last. We went at the end of April.
What is
Anyway,
this month's?
It wasn't good. I mean, I didn't think I liked it.
What is it?
Lemon
Oh,
watermelon
didn't we
boba.
oh, you talked about what it was going to be,
Yeah.
but you hadn't yet gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, while we were there, I don't know how it got brought up, but I was telling Caitlin about my
Yes.
sophomore year of college. I had a foreign exchange student come to live with us for a little bit for soccer
From where?
from Germany,
Mm.
which is why
The land of your people.
this is why my coach wanted. Oh, that's insane.
Oh.
That was crazy. You know, sometimes when I wave hi like this to people, I gotta be careful because
Yeah. You're like,
hi, and then I'm like, no. I really think about it every single time I do it. I'm not gonna.
Well, Mac and I used to wave at each other just by sticking her hand straight up in the air, and I'd always be like, "Oh God,
Gotta stop.
gotta hold your
make
hand."
sure you go up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
Spread the fingers
Yep.
and go up. Because
Real-
sometimes
yeah.
sometimes you get out one of these and you're just like, keep those fingers spread. It's not so bad if they're spread. It's not so bad. But the second they go together, suddenly the
you're like-
world's over.
And I'm like, wow, the 36 people in his truck right now think that there's something wrong with us.
yeah.
Anyway, foreign exchange student. She was from Germany. Her name was Luna. Loved Luna. Anyway,
She was named after a dog.
I don't know.
Germans.
I don't know. Anyway, so Luna flies to us, and
You had away.
What?
Nothing.
and my parent. I was at work. I could not be at the airport to pick her up, so my parents went to go get her. And then I get a call on the way home from work at 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah. They're like, hey, Luna went to the farm.
The big farm in the sky.
Yeah.
No, however, they did say that they had to call the paramedics at the airport because she had a seizure on the plane, getting off of the plane.
Getting off of the plane?
Yeah, like as they were touched.
She was
like,
so
touched
excited
down.
that they landed.
She had a seizure, so they had to call the paramedics. Oh my God.
Ugh.
Anyway, paramedics come. They check her out. At this point, she's fine, like physically fine. Like they
Yeah.
cannot figure out anything that's wrong with her. Whatever seizure she had, she's okay now. So they were like, "You can come with
She did
us."
not have a pre-existing condition?
No,
Oh,
nothing
God.
that she knew
That's
of.
scary.
No
Terrifying.
medications, no pre-existing conditions, nothing.
Holy crap.
Freak accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, you can come with us if you want, and
Or you can go back to Germtown.
well, no, they were like, or you can just go about like what you were doing, which was coming home with us. Anyway, so my parents bring her home. And they hash everything out to me. They're like, just so you know, this happened. I'm like, okay. We get home. I remember that night when we were eating dinner, she had another episode. And we called the paramedics again, this time to our house. And by the time they got there, she was recovered. She was just like groggy and sleepy, but she was like physically fine.
What was wrong with this girl?
I don't listen, Joe. And and they were like, again, nothing is wrong with you physically.
Yeah.
You can come with us if you want to like get more testing done, or you can just go about your life. And so she chose to stay. So she's staying with us at this point. I'm texting my coach, like, because we're supposed
You're like,
to
yo,
be,
this girl's fucked.
yeah, we're supposed to be at preseason. It was like either the next day or the day after. We were supposed to be on campus for preseason, like running a fitness test.
The fitness gram pacer test.
Basically, yeah. So I'm texting. I'm like, hey, this is happening. I don't really know what's going on, but she says she's fine. Paramedics say she's fine. I just want to let you know. Anyway, she goes to sleep the night before we had to leave. No, listen.
Yeah, basically,
She's buried under the basement.
She goes to sleep, and then the next day, we were gonna leave and go to campus, and I was gonna drive, obviously, because you never drive. But I'm packing up the car with all of my things, and then we go to wake Luna up because she's still not awake, and we're like, maybe she's just like,
oh my God, she never woke up.
Listen, she does wake up. We're like, maybe she's just like super jet lagged, so we go in there, and we're like trying to wake her up, and we're like, Luna, wake up, Luna. Girl's not waking up. She is a dead weight. Like you could grab her arm and lift it up, and it would like dead weight.
That's correct. I would have been like, I'm out.
I'd be like, get the
Completely-
shovel.
Complete. When I tell you the story, you're not even gonna believe that this happened. You're gonna think I'm lying, and I'm not. My parents can attest to this. So she's completely unresponsive, like
Yeah, yeah.
unconscious. You know what we did?
You pour water on her?
You put her hand in water. You threw her off the bed.
We packed up her bag, put it in my car, and then we put her in the passenger seat of my car.
You weekended buried her?
And I drove to campus. Completely unresponsive.
Oh my God.
You carried her into your car.
Like unconscious.
And you're like, well, they'll figure it out here. That's for sure.
So she's now in the passenger seat of my car.
Still? She's still in the passenger seat of your car?
Yeah, you don't know about it? You can go grab her right now.
I always wondered why it was so dusty in your car.
Luna, come on up. No. No, this was
She
my
brings Paul Walker with her.
Yeah.
this was my Saturn, so my really old dingy car too, my drug dealer car, that's what I called it. Stopping right now. Anyway, my campus is an hour and a half away from my house. So for an hour and a half.
You drove with a dead body. Did you, like, I mean, you must have checked a pulse.
was
Like, you knew she
breathing.
was alive.
She was breathing, she had a pulse.
But did you think, like, I've got a dead body in my car?
Well, so that's what I was like. I have a drug dealer car. So in my head, I'm sitting there driving and I'm like, if I get pulled over right now, how am I going to explain this? I have a girl who's not from America
Yeah, not responsive.
in my passenger seat that's completely unconscious.
Yeah.
How do I talk my way out of that one? Like, what are they going to think? Anyway, so I made it.
Yeah.
We got to school. And the whole time I'm like texting my coach and he's like, okay, we'll just like get her here. I don't think he fully understood the severity.
Yeah, he sounds way too calm.
No,
In fact, I think all of you were being too calm in this
I
situation.
don't think looking back on it, I don't know why that's the choice we made. I really don't. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, I don't think he fully understood the severity of the situation. So we get there and we open up the door and she's still like completely out of it. She's been asleep for like 18 hours now. Like, unconscious. And so we're checking on her and we're like, yeah, we should probably call the paramedics again.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
So, no, we call the ambulance again. They show up. Mind you, our campus is 45 minutes away from the closest hospital. So it takes
A while.
over half an hour
Yeah.
for the ambulance to get there. All the while, we've got this girl sitting in the passenger seat of my car. Pretty much. And they finally get here. They're like, okay, we're gonna We're gonna bring her in, like for real this time. This was also 2021, so we're in the middle of like COVID, which is important for like
I don't think you know when the middle of COVID was.
in terms of hospitals. This was still the middle of COVID.
Sure, yeah.
So we load her up into the ambulance.
She's still unconscious.
Still unconscious. I am currently her next of kin right now, basically, in America. She has nobody. Who else is she gonna have go with her? So they were like,
Sure.
you're just gonna go with her to the hospital. I missed the fitness test, which is fantastic, actually. Had a really great time with that. But now I'm in the passenger seat of the ambulance, and she's in the back with one of the paramedics. And I'm sitting with this guy who had never, this was his first time driving the ambulance. He was new. And so he's sitting there, he's chatting with me, we're just talking. He's asking me about soccer. He's like, what kind of music do you like? And he started playing Olivia Rodrigo. That doesn't really matter though. Kind of. We finally get to Gainesville, which is 45 minutes away. And the paramedic in the back opens up the little slot in like that
And
connects
goes,
the
she's gone.
No. But
Give me a TOD.
Coming
no,
up.
he said, "Hey, she's seizing again, so you might want to like turn on the lights and like go because we didn't have the lights on. We were just because it wasn't.
You were just taking a stroll.
We were just cruising because
He
it wasn't
slides open the
Little
window. He's
Sunday
like,
drive.
fucking punch it.
the
Yeah.
whole time. They weren't saying like they were like this. It's nobody thought it was an emergency. Like I don't know why nobody thought this was an emergency. This girl unconscious. I don't know. So finally she starts having another seizure, and he's like, "Yeah, you should probably put the lights on, and we should like move." So he's like,
He's like,
flipping
yeah,
the-
okay.
he flips the lights on, flips the sirens on.
He's like, hey, can you reach in the glove box and grab the manual for me?
And for the next 5 minutes, we are zipping around the streets
Woo,
of
woo, woo.
Gainesville.
Which is crazy.
You know Gainesville.
Oh my god,
It's-
Gainesville's a shithole.
Yeah, it's like an old town. It's a lot of back roads. Like,
Oh my
you
God.
can't fly around those
No.
streets. So we're zipping around
Not
the
with
streets
that
of
attitude, you
Gainesville. And I told Kayla Nasa, I was like, at one point he popped the curb. We were like,
That's gonna help her in the back. Yeah.
He's like, you better strap her in.
and we finally get to the hospital. We had to sit in the waiting room for like an hour. It took so long.
This girl is seizing.
We're in the emergency room, and they just gave her a wheelchair. The ambulance dropped us off at the emergency room, put her in a wheelchair, and they were like, "All right,
They're like, all right, folks.
here you go." The level of like,
Take one of these.
and you have to remember, I was like 20 years old. I
Yeah.
had no idea what to do.
Yeah, and yet you're way too calm in the situation.
Pretty much, yeah. So they finally admit her, or to the ER at least. She's sitting in the bed. She's finally awake. At one point during
Oh my
all this, she woke
God.
up. I think it was during the emergency room wait.
She's sitting in the waiting room. She just goes,
She's like, no, she literally, I remember she was like really confused as to like where we were and what was going on. Because the last thing she remembered is going to sleep in my bed 2 days ago, pretty much. Like, so fucking on the face you're getting.
Oh fuck. I would have shipped this girl back to Germany so fast after the first seizure.
So we're sitting in the ER and I'm calling my coach who's now like putting on a fitness test and doesn't really have a lot
Yeah.
of time to deal with me as well, even though he should have. He should have gone with Luna. Coach Mac.
Yeah.
I'm now stuck at the hospital with no way of going anywhere. I have no car. My phone that has no charger now. Like I have nothing. And they're trying to ask me all these questions about Luna and like where she's from, what her address is, how old she is. I'm like, I don't know anything. I know this
Yeah.
girl's name and I know she's from Germany. That's all I know. I've known her for less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
she's been unconscious for most of those.
I don't know anything about this girl. They finally get it out of her. And they're like, okay, we're going to admit her for the night. We're going to run a few tests on her. They're like, if you would like, you can like go back to your college if you want to like bring her stuff because she'll be here overnight. You
Yeah.
can like
They're
grab
like,
her,
hey, how am I gonna get back
grab
there?
her clothes. And so now I'm sitting in the hospital like, I don't have a car.
Yeah.
I'm 45 minutes away from the nearest person I know. What the hell? So I'm calling my coach. And I'm like, how do I get home? And he's like, well, he was so unhelpful. He was like, well, once you figure it out, let me know. Let me know when you're on the way back. So unhelpful. And then finally some girl who was like on injury reserve was like, I can drive down there and come pick you up. So thank God she picked me up and I could cook in my car. But long story short, she lasted like half of the semester. They diagnosed her with POTS, is what they said it was.
Yeah. That's a woman thing, right?
No, it's a yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
anybody
okay.
thing.
I didn't know if that was one of those women things I'd never heard.
No,
No, you're thinking of PCOS.
One of the other P things.
POTS is something to do with like
Annabelle thinks Caitlin has POTS. Is
I
what
do.
Caitlin just said. POTS has to do with blood pressure.
yeah, it's like when you stand up, your blood pressure drops so fast that you like pass out. And so they basically were saying she had POTS and they gave her like salt tablets to help her seizures. I don't know. It was so weird. They never really like clearly said what she had or like figured out what was going on. She didn't play soccer with us the whole time because anytime she lived in North Germany, she came to Atlanta in the middle of
Yeah.
August where it is 110 degrees and we're doing preseason, which is all running outside. So she couldn't do any outdoor athletics with us at all because heat and whatever she had was not
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So she,
Girl was dropping dead every
yeah,
day.
she basically lasted the semester and then went home, and I really have not heard from her.
That is insane.
But it was such a mystery. Like we never really figured out what was wrong with her. I have a picture of her somewhere with like little like things, probe looking things all over her.
What if she was faking it the whole time?
Maybe.
She
That'd be
has to really good.
absolutely insane. Anyway, so that's the story of the time I dragged a dead body an hour and a half to the North
How did this
Georgia
story
mountains.
come up?
I really don't remember.
That's wild.
Really couldn't tell you. I think it had something to do with the salty chip. We were eating chips and salsa, and the chip was really salty. And they gave her salt tablets. And that's how my brain forms patterns.
And how have we never heard this before? This is
I
Yeah.
don't know, because
insane.
I was telling her this last night. I was like, I don't know how I've never told this story on the podcast, because it's absolutely
That's batshit
unbelievable.
crazy.
And I know, like, if I was listening to me tell the story, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But like, my parents were there for the whole thing. Like, it was insane what
crazy
we did to this
backstory we
girl
just unlocked.
and what happened to this girl. My mom went in. She was in the hospital that first time for like a week. My mom went up and visited her a bunch. My coach never went and visited her ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't know her.
I guess.
Wild.
So that's my story. Thanks for
Anyways,
listening.
let's talk about the movie.
Yeah.
So last week, again, what you guys will never know is that I watched Sound of Music while Annabelle watched the movie we were supposed to watch, which was Mary Poppins. This week, we then swapped. So now we've watched two movies. You did watch the movie,
Mhm.
right? Okay. We have swapped and watched the movies that we did not both watch last week. So we have two movie reviews for you. And we can both give our numbers, which I actually don't remember what I gave last week.
Did we text it in the group? I
Riley
didn't pull it up.
texted in the group. Riley pulled those, or
Oh.
somebody pulled those numbers up. Give me the numbers.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Hold please. Okay, Joe gave The Sound of Music a 63,
Yes.
and I gave Mary Poppins an 80.
Which I actually think, I thought I was going to give Mary Poppins lower, but I think 80 is a fairly valid score. I enjoy Mary Poppins a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Something like that.
Yeah. Phenomenal song. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It's I wasn't in the musical when my high school did it, but I like came back to help with like stage crew.
Yeah.
So I was very involved with the musical that my high school put on of Mary Poppins.
That's
and I
cool.
loved it. So I love the music from that musical.
Yeah.
And I think 80 is a valid score. I will go a little bit lower, but I will still go higher than Sound of Music, which again you don't have the evidence from last week, but I said that I like it, but it's like it's older, and so it's not as great for
Ironically
me.
enough, I think it's like came out a year after Mary Poppins.
Did it? No.
Hold on. I'm going to fact check this.
It has an older feel to it then. Something about like,
Because Mary Poppins is also
didn't I
old.
say Mary Poppins is like it's on a set, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like
Mary
Sound of Music
Poppins
is not
is
on a
1964. Sound of Music came out
set. I thought Sound of Music was significantly
in 1965. So Sound of
Oh,
Music
so
is
it's not
actually
older.
older than Mary Poppins.
No, younger, a year younger.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Older as in like there was more years there.
right.
65 was more years than 64. That's what I
Right.
meant.
Yeah, it's a year newer. Okay, well then I am wrong, but it for me, Sound of Music has an older feel to it. Well, because isn't it set?
Vintage.
It's not set in the
It's
60s,
set
is
in
it?
the 40s because it's right before, or maybe in the 30s because it's right before World War II.
Right. I was like, there's Nazis.
Yeah.
So, okay, good. Then I'm not that crazy.
It's when the Nazis were in Germany, but like nobody really knew that they were
Nazis.
bad yet.
Naziing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just kind of like the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, Mary Poppins doesn't have Nazis. I like it better.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it a 72. 73. I'll give it 10 points higher.
Okay. Cool.
I love supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had The Sound of Music. I showed Caitlin this a minute ago. On your Letterboxd top 4, you have like your top 4 favorite movies.
Sure.
Sound of Music is number 4. 'Cause
That's cool.
I love The Sound of Music. I grew up watching it. I love all of the songs. I love the vibes. I really want to do like the Sound of Music tour in Salzburg and like go around and like see all of the
All
places
the spots
they
where
filmed.
they filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be so much fun. You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna give it a 94.
That's insane.
I love this movie, Joe.
I mean, I'm aware of that, but like, it's not a 94.
To you.
In general,
you.
that movie does not deserve a 94. I would accept a 90 before I accepted a 94.
You know, and I almost said 90, but that felt too low.
That's insane.
I love.
What did I
this
give it? A 63?
Yeah.
It's a fine movie. Better than average.
Mm.
But
Like that's one of those movies I will put on just for fun. Like when I want something to watch and I'm bored, I will put on The Sound of Music.
it's too long.
Not long enough.
No.
Got 2 acts. It's got an interlude.
Sure. Yeah. Still too long.
Anyway, really good.
Yeah.
I really like it. I feel like they give similar vibes.
I
Mary
strongly
Poppins and Sound of
disagree.
Music. With Julie Andrews singing about something and there's kids involved.
Not at all true. I mean, yes, that is true, but
I was like, that is actually
the
explicitly
vibes
true.
are not true.
But
They're
it
not
is
the same.
it is Julie Andrews
Singing to kids
singing to kids about
and
stuff.
teaching them at least one lesson.
There you go.
However, the vibes are very different.
Also, you have never been a young girl growing up watching Captain Von Trapp.
No.
You don't understand. Riley, have you ever seen The Sound of Music? She hasn't, so I can't ask her. You know Captain
Yes.
Von Trapp,
Yes.
the dad?
Yes.
Did you ever have like a really crazy crush on him?
Oh, we're not supposed to. I mean, hello.
He's hot.
Right.
He is.
Anyways, so those are our movies. Next week, we will be watching Annabelle, or Caitlin is spinning the wheel. That's okay. I'm so sorry.
I think he's upside down. There we go.
I mean, we're making a big dent on this thing, too.
We got a lot of little.
There's not any other Julie Andrews movies on here, are there? No, I'm okay. You can spin it.
Not that I know of. What's the other one that she's in from that time period? The King and I? Is that it?
I don't think I've seen that one. I wouldn't know.
The Queen and I? King and I?
The Queen and I.
I don't remember.
Mary Poppins. I gave it a 73.
We
She
are
gave
gonna
it a 90. She
watch-
gave Sound of Music a 94.
94. We are going to watch The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Ah.
I've never heard of this one.
Where is that? The Man Who Invented Christmas. Oh, by Bharat Nalluri.
What was that? Where is it?
Bharat Nalluri.
Oh, yeah. No, I think you said
That
it
sounds familiar
You
to
said
me.
it
The
how I
Man Who
would've said it.
Invented Christmas.
Bharat.
Christmas.
right.
The Man Who Invented Christmas, 2017.
Oh.
Okay, so that's why it sounds familiar, because it's a newer movie.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
What's it on?
Is it a cartoon or a live action? HBO. All right. Is it a cartoon or a live action? No. Live action.
Oh. Oh wait, isn't it about the guy who wrote
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol? Yeah, it's about what the fuck's his name?
It's got Dan Stevens in it.
I love
Charles
Dan
Dickens.
Stevens.
Dick is what I could just get out.
Dan Stevens, Christopher Plummer.
It's about Charles Dickens, I believe.
Yeah, how Charles Dickens wrote a Christmas Carol and created a tradition. Good job, Joe.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. I've never seen it. I'm very excited.
I do love Dan Stevens
Ooh,
and Christopher
yeah, I was about
Plummer.
to say I love Dan Stevens.
Also hot.
I love A Christmas Carol, so
Sings in this one. Oh my god, he's so hot.
Dan Stevens, who is that?
He plays
the
the
Beast.
Beast in the live
Oh, he's got
Evermore.
the deep brooding.
Now
Yes.
they
God, I love that
They
song.
100% altered his voice a little bit. for the
100%.
That's
Beast.
okay.
Still okay.
Still incredible.
Absolutely amazing.
He was in, not that, I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Downton Abbey.
Nope.
He was in Downton Abbey, and he's so good in that show. Oh my god. He got killed off too quickly. Shame, I know.
Anyways, so trivia.
Yeah.
Trivia Eat of the Week. Wrap it up. That's how we do this, right?
Movie trivia Eat of the Week.
Wrap it up.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, I got a number one. Now, I was explaining to Annabelle earlier, I looked up, in the spirit of the plague, I looked up medical trivia.
Okay.
And the website that I found, it was like actual trivia where I had to put in my answers, and then
Yeah.
it told me what the right one was. Would you guys like me to present this question to you as multiple choice or open-ended? Okay. How many pairs of ribs are in a typical human body?
Not fair. I hate biology questions. And Annabelle has a degree in biology. Pairs of ribs.
What's crazier is I don't know the answer to this.
I also didn't know the answer to this, by the way.
Are you counting?
Yeah.
You have one less than me, though.
Sure.
Men have one less rib.
God, ribs really go far back, too.
Well, yes, they do go all the way around. That's why it's a rib cage.
Starting to get ticklish.
This is cheating.
Yeah, that's assuming I can count, though.
what riveting video we have here.
Hmm. Let's go with I feel like that's a good number.
And they're angled too, and you can't tell
I
what
know.
angle they're going at.
Oh,
I'm locked in.
all right.
Pairs, not number of ribs.
Correct.
I had ribs last week. Pretty good. Yeah, they were tasty.
Right.
All right, ready?
Go ahead.
9.
I said 12.
Oh, 12 is right.
Good job,
I
Joe.
counted 11, so
Incredible.
I was like, well, if I've got one less, it's got to be an even number here, right?
Incredible.
Good job, Joe.
Woo!
Woo.
I said 11 because I was thinking men. But I
Always
also
thinking about men, aren't you?
I failed to read it as
women. Ridiculous.
I failed to read it as pairs of ribs. So I was
Mm.
like, oh, well, men, because the answers were 11, 12, 13, and 14. And I was like, okay, well, I think we have 12.
Some
But
people
the
have
the
men
men
are
would have
missing
11.
one.
Oh, those
yeah.
are multiple choice. Okay, I'm fine. I was like, some people have 14 pairs of ribs. Long
No.
torso.
Hopefully not.
That's crazy. So I counted right. Wow, I started in the right spot too. I was just
I'm
feeling.
really
Luckily, I'm
impressed.
nothing but skin and
was gonna
bones.
say
It was really easy.
It just shows how skinny you are.
Yeah,
I can't hardly feel my ribs at all.
I can't hardly. My first one starts down here.
What?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 is the ticklish one. I shocked myself on that
I
one.
can't believe you tickled yourself.
Yeah, so that's a bad one. Rib number 3. That's a rough one. Nobody touched that one. And then but I didn't know where to end. I was like up here in the 9, 10, 11 region. And I was like, okay,
They go high up.
I was like, that's 11.
I'm so glad we have
And I was
that
like,
video.
that's my clavicle. That's my
It's 11, and that's my collarbone.
Yeah, I was like, okay, 11 collarbone, so that can't possibly be part of the rib
There's
cage.
a little one up in there, some like underneath.
I think the little ones are down here. Little ones are at the bottom.
No, they're
Well, I
both
mean, they
in
get
there.
like little, big, little.
Yeah, there's a little one under your clavicle.
Not if you're me.
There is.
I counted 11 perfectly. So, well, my clavicles are high then.
Yeah, but we have 12, Joe.
Right. So that's
So
where
you're
your
missing
12th
one.
is. I didn't know if your 12th was on the bottom or on the top. I don't
There's
know.
a tiny one that is like at the top of your sternum that goes right under your clavicle.
I did know that. I remember that.
That's the one I counted. That's number 11.
Oh,
So where's the girl's 12?
We have floating ribs.
Oh, right.
They have to
Where
at
they
the
don't
back.
they don't connect.
I believe is the difference.
because
And men don't.
we have to carry children.
Can you count those ones? How can you feel
They're at the
them?
back. I don't know.
Maybe that's why I can't
There's a
feel
lot of
what's
meat
going
back
on.
there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the way.
That's
to
why
feel.
I can't feel how many ribs I have because they're just floating back there.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right. Eat of the week.
Eat of the week. Today we went to El Jefe
El Jefe.
Tequila, it's called, or just El Jefe?
I think it's El Jefe Tequila.
El Jefe Tequila. They have a lot of tequila decorations around.
What does El Jefe mean? Can someone tell me? Is that a
Jeff.
name? Oh, it's a Jeff. It's a Jeff.
It's a Jeff.
Oh, Annabelle, can I tell you something? Men and women have the same number of ribs.
Get
No,
fucked.
the men are missing one on one side.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so I miscounted. But I just luckily you got me there because you said you've got one more. Ha ha.
Time out.
But
So it's just your bottom ones aren't connected and mine are.
medical news today, most people have 24 ribs with 12 on each side of the body. No evidence indicates any difference between males and females.
Right.
But like sometimes size and shape can be influenced by gender or by sex, sorry.
Same thing, right?
No, Joe.
Sorry. Fuck it. It's the same thing. I don't care. Interesting.
Crazy.
So like I
Yeah.
have larger ribs than you simply because I am a
So where am I
Larger
getting that men
person.
have
The Bible.
are missing one? That's it?
Yeah. No, like legitimately, there's the common myth. That's the answer.
Oh, that's just like the way you delivered it though was so perfect.
Sorry.
Where am I getting it? The Bible, you religious freak.
No, it's
I have a
It's a
Christian
very-
studies major, Joe.
it's
Yeah.
a very common myth that men have fewer ribs because of in the Bible, man created Eve from one of Adam's ribs, or God
I
created.
need you to
Eve.
know, genuinely. So I went to a Baptist school. I genuinely feel
Yeah.
like in anatomy they taught us that men are
No, I
missing a
thought
rib.
that too.
God. Religion strikes again. I can say nothing more without getting absolutely
I
canceled.
was going to be a doctor, and they told me that men were missing
Thank
a rib.
God you aren't. Yeah, my God. You'd be opening up people and you'd be like, oh my God, they're missing a pair of ribs.
No, they have an extra one.
Or,
I would have thought they had an extra
oh,
one.
right, because you would have
Yeah.
thought 12. And so if you opened up a woman, you'd be like, that's normal. You open up a guy, oh my
I'd
God,
be
they've
like,
got extra ribs.
Oh my God,
You're actually a woman.
you're a woman. They didn't tell us that on the patient in sheet.
Oh my God. Anyways, so we went to El Jefe Tequila.
Oh yeah.
We got some Mexican food. We got some drinks. I got the drink that I can't remember. Something lemonade.
Yeah.
The passion. Nope. It
You
just
said
had passion fruit in it.
Passion fruit.
It was a passion fruit lemonade with vodka. It was very tasty. Couldn't taste the vodka, so that made it better.
Was there vodka in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. And then I got the chips and queso with ground beef in the queso. I love beefy queso. And what else did I get? Oh, I got the grilled chicken taquitos.
The
Um,
kiddos.
The taquitos were the taquitos that I'm used to are frozen taquitos that Riley buys. And they
Right.
are phenomenal.
Right.
These taquitos were made we make them in the
No, I
Riley
fry them in oil.
fries them in oil, yeah.
That's the way to go,
Um,
man. It's so bad for you.
The way these ones were like handmade, the tortillas were softer.
It looked good.
They were corn tortillas, which Riley swears by corn tortillas. That's the only one she eats. I
prefer
You are
flour.
white, so you like flour
I
tortillas.
prefer flour tortillas because the texture of a corn
I also
tortilla.
prefer flour tortillas.
Yeah, flour
Because
tortillas.
you're also white.
Yeah. Corn tortillas just have a weird.
The grain.
They have a weird taste, but I know it's just like the way they fall apart.
don't like how they
There's
fall apart.
definitely situations where I think a flour tortilla is better. Because I like the 100% the texture is very different.
This would be one of those situations where I believe a taquito would have been better with a flour tortilla because the flavor or again, I believe it's more texture, but the flavor always seems off to me too. That's why I had to dip it in the cheese because I was like, the queso is the
used
only thing making this
Corn
better.
tortillas here?
Yeah.
Well, the ones that I make are corn. Like the frozen ones
Yeah,
that I
but
get?
they're so fried, you can't doesn't matter. Like, you can't taste anything. It's like eating a Dorito chip around.
Speaking of, next
Yeah.
time we go to Walmart, I'm buying some taquitos because
Yeah.
I've been craving them.
That's basically a Dorito wrapped around beef, and that's fantastic. This was a corn tortilla that was a little bit thicker. But dipped in the queso that we got with the chips, excellent.
Mm.
The salsa verde that they gave me, not that good. It was really thick, not that hot. It didn't have a lot of flavor, so I was not that. It was not at
She
all.
said the green sauce was going to be spicy, and it was not.
Not spicy. I thought it was going to be spicy because it looked really good. Looks like it's homemade. It was not that spicy, so I was a little upset. So I dipped into the queso. That made it a lot better. I ate 2 out of the 4, 5 that I got. I do like them. I just wish the tortillas were different. I'm gonna give it a. I love the drink. I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10.
Look, kind of high.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the vibe of the restaurant too.
Yeah. We said it'd be fun to do. What was it? May the 5th. May the 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. I was.
You white piece
No,
of
I got
shit.
confused with Star Wars, and
Yeah,
then,
you were thinking May the 4th.
yeah. I got veggie enchiladas and a Dos Equis Amber, which Dos Equis Amber is one of my favorite beers, and nobody ever has it. So I was very excited when I saw it
Yeah.
on their menu. And it was delicious. That was phenomenal. The veggie enchiladas were interesting. I really like enchiladas.
What were the veggies?
Herein lies the problem. It was squash and zucchini. I was expecting like fajita veggies, I guess, like onions and peppers.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't terrible. I just think it would have been better with.
Didn't you
fajita
ask for
veg.
no onions?
No, you did.
Oh, right.
I like onions. And then the rice was a little bit crunchy.
A
I
little overdone.
I love Mexican rice.
Yeah.
Love it. And it was kind of like subpar Mexican.
Yeah.
However, your chips and queso were very good.
Very good chips and queso. You
Like-
said it earlier, or you said it as we were leaving. The chips were like
Nice
perfect.
thick chip.
Yeah, they
I
were
like
thick,
it.
but they didn't have like they weren't hard to like. They,
No.
they crumbled
Yeah.
nicely. Very easy to
Really
crumble.
good chips and queso.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go good beer, good chips and queso, but my entree was a little lacking, so I'm gonna go 6 out of 10.
Riley, you got tacos.
I got queso birria tacos. They were good. I'm gonna be so for real. I would have really preferred if they were fried.
They were
Something-
wet.
They were
They were floppy.
Very
I
floppy.
did notice that when you were eating them.
I did not like that.
Well, fry them when you get home.
Honestly, I might
There you go.
There you go.
pop some oil in a pan and fry them. I think that would make them way better. I mean, probably like a 7.5 out of 10. The drink was really good. You know, I got some kind of a peach margarita with
Horny
peach Red
bowl
Bull.
margarita is what
Yes.
you got.
And it was so funny because she didn't want to say it, so she said, "Can I have the bull margarita?" And the girl was like, "The what?" I said, "Just say it, Riley." And she
Yeah.
was like, "Can I have the?"
And she
horny-"
really just she just didn't hear you were speaking so quietly. She just didn't
I
hear
just
you.
made
but
fun
yeah.
of her. And
Yeah.
she was like, "Can I have the horny bowl margarita?"
I was like, can
Say
I
it
just
with your
point at the
chest.
menu?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was pretty good. It had tahini on the rim.
Cajun.
Tasty. Cajun.
Eating.
I didn't finish it because I'm sick.
I didn't finish. None of us finished our food.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We
We're
all
for
filled up on chips
leftovers.
and queso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caitlin, you got what? Chicken enchiladas. What'd you think? They were good. There you go.
Yeah.
Uh,
They were good.
I would go back.
Yeah.
To El Jefe.
Yeah, I would too.
They're open.
Yeah. Last time
Yeah.
we went, when we ended up going to Fort's Garage instead,
We tried to do this place.
yeah. We got there at the time they said they opened, and their door was not opened, and we sat there for like a good 20 minutes, and
Yeah.
they never opened.
So we walked across the street.
Yep. Anyways, so Annabelle, where can people find you?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Annabelle Dawkins.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. As for the podcast, you can follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast, Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast, and you can subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching Peanut Gallery.
Bye.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.